And I'm back. How are we, folks? I did want to do this a bit sooner, but been busy lately. One thing I've been really busy on is everyone involved has been busy working on the new issue of Metallegion. Everything's got to be submitted by the end of this week. I've got one more article to go. But yesterday I submitted an article, nearly 3,000 words, on this very special band, Holy Terror. And I thought, what a good time to do a video on it. Holy Terror, one of the most underrated bands, I think, in metal in general, especially thrash. But yeah, they tick all the boxes. They had this. This is them playing in the background, by the way. They got the live album. They did. I'll come to it later, actually. So, what I love about Holy Terror is they had the frantic, chaotic technicality really of thrash, but they had their foot still firmly in traditional heavy metal. So, as much as you could sort of hear Exodus, early Metallica, Megadeth, Motorhead even, you could still hear your Iron Maidens, your Judas Priests. I'd even say there's some Thin Lizzy in there. So in the article as well, I managed to, I was writing the article anyway, and I thought, I wonder if I could get anyone's insight on this. And luckily I got hold of Mike Alvord, who's the guitarist in the band. He wrote Judas Reward, Do Unto Others, great songs like that. I couldn't get hold of Kirk Kilfett, is it? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, Kilfelt. And I'd still like to interview him, but he's a little harder to get hold of, so maybe one day. But yeah, 1986, I believe it was. I think it was 1986. They put out this first album, Terror and Submission. This is the reissue on Hammerheart Records. Let's have these are really cool editions. I'm really glad I got hold of these. I did have this thing on CD where it was both albums. You know, you get like both CD, those little squares, where it's both albums on like a 2 CD thing. I gave that away though when this came out. Now this is definitely worth getting because this is everything. If you see at the back there, you've got the first 2 albums. You've got El Revenjo, which is a couple of discs. You've got a disc of live stuff from Florida, Belgium and Italy, and it also comes with a DVD. And there is a new live album called Live Terror. So everything in the box set. You'll get this for under 20 quid on Amazon. Well worth picking up. And then if you're really hooked, if you're into the band as well, do this as well. Yeah, this is for some extra homework. Again, a live compilation with some really good liner notes from the band members and fans alike. Really good artwork as well on this. And it's a tribute to Keith Deen. Can you see him there? It's playing in the background right now. And yeah, these is Hammerheart's edition. But yeah, what's really cool is that their picture disc. And yeah, other really cool artwork there. On this first album, they saying that's quite common is like people, they throw shit to the wall and see what sticks. No, they're throwing everything at you on this this album. To they were basically showing what they were capable of and learning what they were capable of. So there's songs like Black Plague and Evil Rising. Evil Rising is impossibly catchy. Again, it's frantic and against the wall, everything. And but then you've got a song like Guardians of the Netherworld, which kind of has this groove to it. This sort of, the bass is sort of leading the song, and it's got like this bounce. So it's bum, 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 you know, like a kind of like Iron Maiden's Stranger in a Strange World. You know, the way that the bass kind of led that. And then it all, on the other side, Distant Calling, which is a great melodic sort of traditional heavy metal song. So you have Guardians of the Netherworld and Distant Calling, where you're like, wow, this is just a traditional heavy metal sort of classic feel. But then you've got a song like the closing track, Alpha Omega, where it's comes up like a train that's just going on the track, and it's just going faster and faster and faster, and a single stone on the track is just going to derail the whole thing. They're playing so fast, and they've got like this riff of like a you know, and there's both Kirk and Mike are just doing solo, and it's just getting faster and faster and tighter, and you're just thinking, and you know, like, there was no Pro Tools back in the day. They had to record that live, more or less. As Mike says in the interview as well, it was pretty much one take, two take, and what was there went on. There was no room for mistakes. And then a year later, I think it was, they put out the masterpiece, Mind Wars, and that's not really picking that up very well, unless yeah. One thing I'm looking forward to, oh, that's better than more. So you got the one good thing about when winter comes, I ain't gonna have this sun shining straight in my face, because the sun's either too bright, or at night I can't see nothing at all. So yeah, so you got the snake demon thing on the cross, and then it comes back two-headed. So it's the same artist as well. That's really cool. I love that artwork. That just looks so fucking evil, and kind of in the realm of HR Giga, I guess, but not exactly the same. Picture disc as well. It's really worth picking these up, guys, and especially if you're a fan of the album as well, because they've done a really nice job with this. And even if you just got them on CD and you don't like playing picture discs, I'm hearing from a lot of people that picture discs have improved with the sound and whatnot. Apparently they used to sound like shit, so they're more like just a collector's item. But, right, hold on one sec. Right, so Mind Wars. What I said was, everything's sort of laid on the table. So we can do this, we can do speed with a bit of punk, bit of technical, classic, heavy metal. Everything was kind of in sections in the first album. This one, everything's blended together. All the elements of the band's sound are just congealed. And the band are a lot more oiled. They're obviously gigging loads off the first album, so when this album comes out, they're fully formed, fully functional, and then they really hit their stride. Lost my words there. Judas Reward is playing right now in the background. That's the opening. Again, this is totally airtight. There's just not an ounce of fat on this album. Everything again full on thrash, but then again you take a track like Immoral Wasteland. If that was an Iron Maiden song, it'd be as big as Run to the Hills. I've said it. It's a fantastic record. It's just got the melody, it's got the twin leads, it's got the rolling sort of galloping Steve Harris style bass line. But then you got a song like Damned by Judges, which has just got this impossibly catchy chorus. In the closing on side one there, if you see the track list, Fool's Gold, Terminal Humour and Mind Wars, it's basically a 3-part song. So you've got like a sort of short and flashy at the middle, you've got an interlude with like a nice bass solo, which then leads into the next song, and you just imagine it being played live. It has just been fantastic. Do Unto Others. Did I say Damned by Judges or Do Unto Others? So it doesn't matter. Do Unto Others. All of the songs on this have got great choruses. Everything's catchy as hell. Christian Resistance was the closing track, which was playing previously. Great riffing. It's got everything you want from a metal album. There's not much really to say about it. It's got fantastic riffs, great songwriting, fantastic playing, great drums, and most notably Keith Dean's vocals. No one sounds like Keith Deen, and Keith Deen didn't sound like anyone. He's got this great, he had like this untrained voice, but he could hit notes that people with trained voice probably wouldn't be able to hit. You know, he just went for it. He's got, his voice just kind of goes all over the place, but it works with this band. You know, you just hear that big burp in the background there. There's live banter in between, because this is the live album. Let's skip a song, and we'll kick in a sec. So yeah, totally underrated. Go check it out. check these out as well, because Hammerheart had a sale like recently, and these were fucking cheap as chips. So I don't know, maybe they're not selling as much as they should, but definitely go check out Holy Terror if you haven't already. And if you do like them, hopefully this was something cool to watch. And because I know a lot of people love this band and they're totally underappreciated. So yeah, go check out Holy Terror. I've got a few different things coming up. I've got some cool albums that I pre-ordered that are going to be coming in the post soon. So I'm going to be doing some unboxing videos. I'm working on, I'm going to be doing a few where I go through a band's whole catalogue, like I said before. That's pretty much what this video is, but I'm only doing 2 albums. Again, still finding my feet, but we're getting there. The streams are coming soon as well. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. See you soon.